Ah, the beautiful sounds of construction. I love the sounds of construction. Most people get upset when they hear the sounds of construction. I hear progress being made toward paradise. Right on. I didn't catch your name. Steve. Steve?
Steven. Yeah,
Steven, right on, Steven. And you're a landscape contractor or all that?
Yeah.
What's the name of your company?
North Wolf Group?
North Wolf.
North Wolf.
It's hard to call. I know. I figure if I stay away, I'm okay, right?
Yeah, you're cool.
Yeah. So, well, we're gonna get you.
Design it, Phil called it.
We're gonna get you some press, right?
I don't need
Look at this.
I don't need
And where's the proud papa?
The proud papa.
The proud papa.
The guy with the checkbook.
The checkbook. Dad always has the checkbook, right?
Dad has to have the checkbook.
Bonnie's my cousin and
Nice to meet you, Bonnie. Right on.
She helps Steve with the
Oh, Bonnie with the V. Okay. Cool. Well, this is a beautiful. I love all the stonework you did and everything.
Thank you.
Here, all of my YouTube people love to. They like to snoop.
Yeah.
They're like looky-loos.
Yeah. You should see the yard next door.
But I'm probably a bigger looky-loo than most of my viewers. So I like to looky-loo too. So we're gonna do a quick looky-loo of Lance's garden and check it out. So what we're doing today. So there's actually a little bit of history here. We're not going to do a huge tour. I'm just going to do a quick little Gary Greg tour. You can give me a tour if you want.
Oh, have Lance give you a tour.
Okay, I'll just go for it. Yeah. So the deal with this house is that all these beautiful homes used to be a gorgeous citrus tree farm that I spent many wonderful hours at. For many, many, many years with Mike Andrade and Don Dillon Jr. and Don Dillon Sr. And if you know those names, those are legendary names. Yeah. Until a developer came along and developed it all.
Came in and scraped it all down and put up all these houses.
Right.
Except for this one.
Except for this one. This is the original nursery house of Four Winds Growers in Fremont, California. Legendary Northern California citrus growers. And Lance just happened to be in the right place and time in the universe to be able to snatch up this wonderful house. I used to fantasize about living here.
Wow.
I used to think I could run a golf cart. I could put my 12-pack in there and get my golf cart, run the whole nursery.
Just to check the irrigation and the fertilizer and make sure everything's on schedule.
No, just spin donuts. Oh. Just have fun with my friends and then live in this place. There's a creek behind this. There's all this wonderful giant native oaks back here. And so the nursery owner used to live back here in the very back of the nursery. And when they sold off the property, Lance was he's part of the development team and he had first dibs on this place and he got locked in. And of course now, like everyone else in the world, he needs a palm tree or two. So we're getting him some palm trees. We're gonna have a finished view of all the palms. Anyway, let's look at all the beautiful stonework. Here are all the wonderful design aspects I love about this garden. I've been here before, and we've got this wonderful stone. Look at it. So we've got our big cornerstones here, right? This is seat wall height, real nice, squared off. But look at, a lot of times you don't see a random guy just jumping out. It's almost like it jumped out of the bed, which I really, really like. That was really, really cool. And
Steve's guys did all that.
Yeah, Steve's guys did all that.
Wolf.
Yeah. We've got also all kinds of wonderful salvias growing in here right now. This is a salvia, I think Costa Rica blue, that's what it is. We have salvia leucantha over here. All these salvias are edible and really beautiful. Here's a nice little detail here coming out of the house. And obviously it wasn't, so the house has been completely renovated. I mean the exterior.
Yes.
Yeah, so the exterior wasn't like this at all. You've got this wonderful lush putting green area over here, zero maintenance, lots of Japanese maples, hydrangeas, liriope. You've got sun camellias back here. Looks like we got some sago palms going in. And look at that, the California Dreamin' plant, bougainvillea. Everybody's got to have one of those. Lance, do you just hedge this thing to keep it really dense?
Yes.
This is super dense. That's like that's almost as dense as I am.
Okay. They just
keep look at this. Look at this. That is so tight. Yeah, so you can see the hedge cuts up here. But look at that tight aspect. Mine is the exact opposite at home. It's literally it looks like this.
It's thinning.
It looks like that. Oh no, he touched my hat. I'm gonna die.
I didn't breathe on it though.
That's right, that's true. You held your breath. We're staying apart from each other. Here's another little seat wall, beautiful little back patio. Do you mind that the whole world knows every secret about your backyard?
I don't think the whole world's really going to be that interested, but
No, okay,
you
okay.
are, so that's more important.
Well, here's a homage to the past. I'm glad that you were able to put a citrus grove in here. So here's the last of the Dillon.
The last of the Four Winds growers right here.
The last of the Mohicans in here.
From
And-
2,000 plants to about 6.
No, they had way more than 2,000.
Okay.
They had 2,000 in propagation at any moment.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
So, no, I know that nursery up and down. It was incredible. Anyways, we've got our fruit coming on our citrus. But look up Four Winds Growers. They're really epic. They're wonderful people. I'm good friends with them. And it was very sad to see their nursery go. They had a nursery in Winters by my ranch, and that one also shut.
They shut Winters down?
They shut Winters down. That was like, what's the world coming to, man? First, it's the Walnut Grove I told you about when I was a kid. Boom. Gone. This one, they haven't developed Winters yet, so that's a good thing. But
Surprised they shut that down.
it's empty. Well, there's all kinds of new regulations they didn't want to deal with. And then you've got your beautiful rose privacy hedge back here.
Good luck climbing over that fence.
And let's just see what's on the other side. There's this beautiful creek back here. Lance, shall we go play in the creek and climb these trees?
I have played in the creek, but not climbed the creek.
And there is the beautiful creek jungle area that Lance said that he doesn't play in, or trees that he does not climb. Anyway, actually, maybe the reason that he doesn't do that is because it says private property violation will be prosecuted. But anyway, there's a little walking path through back here. Now, if you follow, this is Mission Creek that comes out of the hills right behind the Mission of Fremont. I followed this creek back myself many years ago and discovered above the Mission an original adobe dam back there that's since been blown out, and it looks extremely old. And I believe I've dated it because there is a Phoenix dactylifera true date palm back there that's a multi-trunk tree, and it appears to be 200 years old, which would be like, the time of the Spanish missionaries. See if I can get some good lighting out of the sun. And so one day I've been meaning to go back there. It's right back there about a mile that way, up that creek. And I'm going to get a video of that. I think a missionary, seriously, from 200 years ago went back there with a bag of dates, and they were probably swimming back there. That was the water source, or hanging out or whatever. And they tossed the date down and it grew. And it's just enormous now. And no one knows about this. It's a lost world up there. So I'm going to go take a video, I promise you. Maybe I'll add it to this video here. All right, there you go. Don't forget to cut back your bougainvillea real nicely. So the feature palm of the day is this one whose butt's facing me now. That is Jubutia chilensis hybridized with Jubutia capitata. It's a hybrid Jubutia is what we want to call it. We're going to put this in the ground, we're going to unfurl it, we're going to take a look at it, then we're going to talk about it. That's what we're going to do. Right now we're going to watch it fly. So much fun. I have so much fun doing this. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. That's gonna be a pretty plant right there. That's gonna be a pretty plant. I've never seen soil backfill mix in one of my palms being mixed on site with a rototiller. This is a first for me. We never had someone mix the backfill for the palm with a rototiller right prior to backfill. I like this idea. Yeah. Usually,
It's so clay, so much clay here, you know.
well, you don't get buffed that way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's why we don't do it.
Yeah.
I have to stay buff. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's why I stand around. Hey, after 30 years, I deserve to stand around.
Yeah. This is what I love about my clients. They know how to make me happy. Or it's a subversive effort to get a better price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some vodka. There's some vodka.
When I first came here, he had a big burrito for me. And I'm like, who did you talk to? How do you know my weakness? Yeah.
Tomatoes, avocado, no
Yeah.
sour cream.
Yeah, that's right. All right, here we go. We're going to get to the big unfurl moment here in a minute. This is going to be great.
Yeah, no, the palms are, they are really
She's the
beautiful.
invisible woman.
You know what? I went into Ogawa's and I go, do you know who I am? They're like, of course we do.
So you know what I hate most about this new mask era? Is that you know the girls are really cute. You just don't know how. It's kind of like being in like Saudi Arabia or something.
You know what I like about
You know,
this?
it's like your imagination just goes wild.
No, you know what I like about this? Au natural, no makeup. You don't care what you look like. You just throw everything on and, you know, no sunscreen. It's awesome.
I know, that's true, that's true.
I
that's
lived
true.
in Beijing where I went through SARS. I was living in Hong Kong.
Oh,
at the
you
time,
did? Yeah.
And the pollution's so bad that mask wearing is actually very common.
Okay.
But
I love yours, by the way. It's a beautiful color.
I have two. I have to.
You know what's cool though now is that you can go in and like to the bank and be like,
Oh.
you know, give me all your money. And they don't make you take your mask off when you do that.
Yeah,
I've done that
yeah,
twice
yeah.
already during
Oh,
this thing,
yes.
and they're like, oh, okay, you know. And
Yeah.
you like walk out with a mask on. See, normally if you walk out with a mask on, everyone's chasing you, but now they don't, so you can get away. You know.
Yeah. There's
So
some
I think I can
logistical-
retire from the palm thing pretty soon if I just keep it up. So now when I come out for your palm trees, don't forget, anything heavy I can deal with, I just got asked to move this rock very politely. So we're gonna drop this down right in here. Does that look good? That good? Right there? Okay. I used to be 6'1.5 inches. Now I'm not quite 6 foot.
You need to get your heels on.
If I was doing this, if I was doing this a couple years last, I might not be able to do it. You got me at a good time.
Woo!
And we get up there. And we reach it. Top, bottom, first. Boom. Boom.
Whoa!
Oh, here comes the
Here
big
we
one.
go.
This is the one that's going to knock me out of the tree. Ready?
Yep.
Here I go.
Here you go, big man.
I have a soft landing, I think.
Woo! Oh!
Oh my God. That's a strong tree. That would
Wow.
get dangerous.
with the blade in your hand. Woo!
Give me that camera. Give me that camera. What do you think about your tree?
I love my tree. Thank
Awesome.
you, Gary.
Look at your
One more
tree.
string on this
I know, we got a couple more.
Yeah, one.
So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's cut the rest of this thing off. Get it nice and happy. Nice and happy. And we'll take a look at what this thing is all about. Here, I'll let you finish. Can you finish that? This is tough. So this tree is a special, this is Lance's birthday present to himself. That's a nice little Phoenix reclinata over here. This is a cool little tree. Lance is trying to block the view from his house to some houses across. He's going to pretend he's got his own private 50 acres.
My own private compound.
Yeah, even though, but yeah, and so this tree here is a hybrid between the Chilean wine palm, super fat trunk tree, fattest trunk tree in the world, and it gets a coconut little fruit, and grows in Chile. It's on the endangered species list, and it's hybridized with its cousin across the Andes in Argentina and Brazil called Jubutia capitata. And that is the jelly palm, named such because it gets really good edible sweet fruit. And both of those palms are cocozoid, meaning they're in the coconut family. They make a fruit that looks like a little mini coconut, and there's coconut meat in each of them, more so in the Chilean wine palm than the Jubutia capitata. But you can see just how beautiful this tree is. Oh no, wait. Don't tell Lance about that. He's gonna get upset. He hasn't paid me here, so don't say anything. All right, and so here's the view. Let's see if we accomplished anything here. Here's the view that Lance, so if we stand high, we can see there used to be a house on the other side there. now there's no more house. There's just palm tree. So Lance can sit right here next to his garbage can and drink his latte or whatever in peace and not see those voyeuristic people staring at him while he sunbathes out here. Clothing optional style. Yeah, I don't know. He probably doesn't do that. Good job.
Thank you.
Looks great. Looks great. Oh no, look at the beautiful face. It reveals itself.
Oh, I forgot.
Your courage is gone now because everybody knows who you are.
No, actually, I almost fainted because it's so hot.
Yeah, you didn't think
I had 2 masks.
you didn't think I was coming around the corner. Yeah, you thought you got out of there without letting everybody know how pretty you
Oh
were.
my God, I had like
All
No,
right.
I was double covered up with glasses. I'm like invisible woman, you know.
It's really hard to show off my beautiful palms when there's such a distraction nearby. Anyway, there it is.
That is a heck of a tree, Gary.
Jubutia. Jubutia.
What
Jubutia.
is it? Jubutia?
It's Jubutia. It's a hybrid between Jubea chilensis, Jubea, and then Butia. So it's
Yes, the Butia.
Jubutia.
Butia has that shape.
Yeah, and the Butia has more silver. The Jubea is more
It has a thick
green.
trunk,
Yeah, and then the Butia gets an arch to the foliage. So this is a happy median of all the attributes of each of the trees.
That's great. I have to know
Yeah,
that.
there you go.
Yeah.
It's probably the only one around in Fremont here. So,
Yeah.
and now
love it right there.
the video must end at some point,
Yes.
and the video is now going to end with some beautiful silence in respect of this beautiful tree in the sunlight.
I love it.
And that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like driving by. There we go. There we go.